Hey and welcome, I'm Solo and this is ZN Gaming. In this video, I'll be going over how to clip your stream with a voice command for high quality clips. Ever end a good stream and go look at your clips, but you realize that, well, there's nothing there? Yeah, me too. So let's stop missing those clips and let's get it set up so that we can use a command just by using our voice. We'll make it so easy, all you will need to say is chat clip it, and it'll clip your stream. That being said, let's jump into it. For how to set it up, we are using StreamerBot and OBS. If you don't have StreamerBot, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below of how to get started on StreamerBot for your first time. If you have StreamerBot already set up, then we can move forward. First, let's just open OBS. I already have mine open here, and we're going to make sure to go through some settings in here first before we get started in StreamerBot. First thing we're going to do is go down here to the settings, and on the output tab, we want to go over to the replay buffer and we want to enable replay buffer. Now I have mine set to 60 seconds, but I suggest going through and making sure that's enough time to make sure that you're getting the clips that you want. If you find that a minute's not working for you, you can change this to multiple things. You can change it to 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes would be your most. You don't want to edit 5-minute clips for the 2 minutes in the clip that you actually want it. So in here, you can set this here to what you want and then just click apply. Now for me, I don't really want to have to remember to turn this on every single time. Once it's set up, turning this here on, just having to remember that's no different than just not having the command set up anyways. If you forget, then you're not going to get the clips. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this automated. We're going to go to the general tab, down here to the output, and we want to make sure that it's checked on automatically start replay buffer when streaming. So every single time that you click the start streaming, the replay buffer will actually start with it, therefore enabling your clip command to make sure that you get local clips at pristine quality. And do keep that in mind, if you have a bit rate of 4000 set, it's going to take the clip at full processing without the encoding done by actually Twitch itself. So you're going to get the clip in quite a bit better of a quality. And I think it's what you set your recording to that it clips in. So I have mine set at 15,000. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting all my clips at 15,000 bit rate instead of the 5 or 6 that you get with Twitch clips. So they're going to be quite a bit better looking. Once that's set up though, that's everything we really need to do in here. We can just make sure that we click apply, and we actually do need one more thing in here. We need to go down to the hotkeys and we need to go down and find the replay buffer. For us to trigger this here in the StreamerBot, we need something for it to trigger. So we're going to set up a hot command for it so that it'll make it a lot easier for us to do in the future. Once you find replay buffer, for me, I'm also using the vertical playback, which is the vertical plugin that I have here. I want to make sure that both get clipped so that I have my Twitch ready and I have my TikTok ready clips. So what you need to do is just click here and hit Alt, Control, Shift, and one of the F buttons. So if I remove this, I'll delete this. It can be anything that you want. I clicked backspace. So what we want to do is Alt, Control, Shift, let's say F6 or F9 or F10, any of the F buttons. You're not going to hit you're not going to accidentally hit that hot command with Control Alt Shift F6 unless you're full palm and unless you're slapping your keyboard. So I suggest making it something very long because you're not actually going to hit the hotkey and you don't need to remember it. We're just going to use this later on. So once that's set up for the replay buffer, if you have vertical backtrack, make sure you set it for that as well to be the exact same thing. So you'll get both your clips and just click apply. After that, we're done in OBS. Now we're going to need to jump over to the StreamerBot itself. Now in StreamerBot, they have a voice command tab, so we're going to jump right over to that. All we need to do is right click add, type in the name, so clip me or clip it seems to work. Clip me. I already have one set up, but let's say I'm going to name this one here clip it. And the command would be whatever you're going to say, and mine's going to just be clip it. So every single time I say this, it's going to clip the command and hopefully catch the moment that I'm looking for. You can, in the location, use exact, or if you have any issues with it, just put anywheres. I found good results with both options. The anywhere allows it to be in a sentence somewhere, but sometimes this here clipped some things, some words that I wasn't really saying to clip it, and it clipped it. So I use the exact and click OK. After that's set up, you're pretty much done on this here page. We're going to go click on the actions page. It's the same here, right click add. It's going to be the clip it command. And if you have a group, select your group here If you don't have one, just put it in main and click OK. Leave the rest of the stuff exactly as it is. I have it set up right here, and in triggers, this is going to be empty, and sub actions is going to be empty for you. But to add a trigger, all we'll need to do is just right click, same as anything else. Go down to core, find the voice commands, and click on the commands. Once that's added, it's going to give you a drop-down menu, and what you need to do is just add the voice command that you've already created. So once you click that, just click OK. Now this command isn't really going to do anything yet because we have nothing in the sub actions. This here will be empty for you, but for the sub actions, what we want to do first is press a key so that we can hit the hotkeys that we set up in the OBS so that we can get our clips. So to do that, it's pretty easy. We're just going to go down here to core. We're going to go all the way down to system and key presses. Now in here, it's going to have checkboxes. Check the control, alt, and shift. Make sure that you used all three. And in the drop-down menu, it'll be as easy as finding the F number that you use. They're going to have lots of options, your numpad, things like that there. But we just want to find our F6 or F9 or whatever one of the F keys that you used and click OK. After that's done, you're pretty much done with the command, but you won't know if the command worked or not. So what I did was I added a sound. And for this here, I just went to core and went down to sound and play sound. In here, just leave it default application. Click the three dots over here. Locate your sound wherever it is. I got the beep boop and the robot. Select that one. Click open. I suggest changing your sound down to about 60% and checking the finish playing before continuing. So it's going to play this here sound after it clips it, but it's going to make sure it plays the sound afterwards, and it's not going to do anything else until it's done. So if you add more stuff here, it's going to play the sound out all the way before it does anything else, and then just click OK. And there you go. When your keys are pressed, when you say clip it, it's going to play the sound after it's done, so you'll know that it's clipped correctly. After that, all you're going to want to do is make sure that you give it a couple of tests. I have mine disabled. I'm going to go over here, make sure it's enabled. I'm pretty sure I disabled it last stream. Clip it.
Clip processing. Is there anything else that I can do for you today, Solo?
Okay, there we go. So I tested it. I said to clip it all by itself. And because I typed that out, like I put it exact, so I have to actually say clip it by itself instead of in a bunch of words like I just said, so that it doesn't execute every single time. So when you yell chat, clip it, you might want to put chat, clip it, so that it gets the exact words, because as you can see, it's not picking it up when I use the word chat. But if I just zone it out and say clip it.
Clip processing. Is there anything else that I can do for you today, Solo?
Sometimes it doesn't understand me and I have to say it more than once, but I think this here is pretty good. If you're just in the heat of the moment and you yell chat, clip it, you're going to have a chance of getting a clip and you're going to know right away if you get it. If you don't, you can just say clip it.
Clip processing. Is there anything else that I can do for you today, Solo?
So there you go. You'll have 2 or 3 clips pretty easily. All I had to do was say it a couple times. All I had to do was say was clip it. And there we go. That's it. This should be set up. This should work okay. I do have a little bit of problems with it. It doesn't work every single time. But like I said, you can change it from exact to just anywhere, so that if you say it at any time, it's going to clip you. But sometimes that's not desirable. So definitely keep that in mind. But that's it for this one here. If you think I forgot or left something out, definitely leave it in the comments below. And if you like or found the video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content. Thanks for watching.